Guys, Tactical Sergeant here with another video for you all. Today we're going to be looking at Kerbal Space Program. I downloaded this demo a couple of days ago. I played it quite a bit in my spare time and, well, yeah, I quite enjoyed it. So I wanted to share it with you guys. So, if I just show you what we've got over here. This is my office right now. Literally, it's just my kitchen. uh, just until I can get a decent office space. I'm just using the table and stuff on my thing. Yeah, as you can see, I've got I've got my computer up and running, ready to go with my headset. I've got Dawn of War from Warhammer 40k series. I've reinstalled that just recently. I know it's quite an old game, but I love it. Some footage coming for you for that. As soon as I get Overwolf installed into it, I'm going to get some footage and upload it for you guys. So as soon as that comes out, as soon as I can manage to do that, I will get it done for you guys. So, without further ado, on to Kerbal Space Program. Hey guys, so this is Kerbal Space Program. This is a game where it is basically a sandbox creation game. Basically, yeah, it does what it says on the tin. You just literally make rockets, crazy ass rockets, and basically, some people take this really seriously and make like really cool rockets that do loads of cool stuff and stuff like that. But I'm going to try and do some of that. I'm going to try and make a multi-stage separation rocket. Basically, I've got an idea in my head of what it's going to be like. I'm kind of apprehensive on like how it's going to come out. So I have been playing this a little bit in my spare time, so I kind of know the mechanics, kind of know what stuff to place down and what not to. So hopefully, yeah, this should go okay. So the first thing we've got to do is make a main rocket. This is going to be our main rocket. This is what we're going to be using when we get either into the upper atmosphere or when we get actually into space. Basically, all you need is a command pod, a fuel tank, liquid fuel engine. I tend to use these ones, the 909 liquid fuel engines. They seem really good, really fuel efficient. Yeah, you seem really fuel efficient and seem to be like the best ones on the game. So what you need next is a decoupler, and that is basically it's going to detach the rest of the rocket from your main rocket. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a bit of a thingy like that, just zoom out a bit, just so I have a little bit more room to build everything. Okay, so what you want to do is, well, it's what I normally do when I make this. I make it like a more or less like a nuke, how a nuke would be designed. So you have like the main body first, that goes into separation later, and then you have like solid fuel boosters at the sides that like propel it up. So we're going to try and do that. And that is the main body made. Now the next thing we want to do is make a radio decoupler, and you can actually align these. I always have 4. You have 3 or 4 because they look cool. Put them there. So basically what these guys do is they will separate first, so they will take the main fuel tank, the first stage of engines off, and we can obviously glide into the heavens a bit more gracefully. Now we need I'll use these ones. I never really use these. So I'm just going to use them just to see what they're like. Oh, now I realise why I never use them. Because they don't connect stuff. Right, okay, screw it, we'll use these. These go on really, really nicely. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put these on top. And one on bottom. And you know what? I'm going to put another fuel tank on there, just for good measure. Alright, now to make it a bit more aerodynamic, I stick nose cones on the engines just to make it a little bit more aerodynamic and a little more cooler. So the next thing we want to do is we want to stick a parachute onto the command pod, because obviously it's going to come down to earth at some point. And another thing you have to get really right in this game is your staging. If like one thing goes wrong, it can have catastrophic effects. So you can see mine has 5 stages at the moment. So stage 5, all the main 4 fuel tanks are going to ignite and stuff. Then when I get high enough, or either they run out of fuel or they get high enough, I'm going to separate them. Then the engine in the middle is going to throttle up. Then after that's run out, I'm going to decouple that and ignite the engine in the main rocket as we would have seen. And I just realised something. You just need to turn my volume down, because oh god, what have I done? Because basically when the rockets fire, they make a hell of a lot of noise, and if any of you are watching this with earphones like I am, I'm currently playing with headphones, so yeah, that is going to be catastrophic for all of us, and it'll just basically be ripperoni. So I've just made a basic rocket here, guys. I'm just doing this just so you can see how like I'd like to say a semi-productive rocket is made, but I've never had any successful launches with this. Like I've gotten close to getting into space, but I've never actually gotten into space. So like just on my staging out. So hopefully this will all come together very nicely, and oh Jesus, just move you over here. We don't need any of that anymore. Okay guys, so we're going to make this a very quick one. I'm going to take this out to the launch pad and see how we do. I am not expecting this to actually like get me into space or anything like that. I'm just doing this just so you have a idea and a feel for the game, I guess. So we're gonna. I've already throttled up, and I'm going to press spacebar and. obviously gonna leave this video here. I absolutely enjoy playing this game. I love it to bits. I played it a bit in my spare time, as I said before, and absolutely love it. So thank you guys so much for watching this. If you liked it, absolutely hit that like button in the face, and I will see all you guys in the next video.